help the students to really see the importance of why God makes order out of chaos and how he does that and how science is connected to that and how they can be a part of doing what he is already doing in the world. Here at the upper school, we have 4 different science teachers. Debbie Gilliland focuses on our 7th and 8th grade science. Krista Wood teaches biology, which is for our freshmen. Christy Burns and I split the chemistry, which is our sophomore level course, and then Christy and I also split the upper level science electives for our juniors and seniors. I think teaching science in a Christian school gives us a responsibility, but also the honor of helping our students to see science through a biblical lens. Studies show that a lot of young adults leave the church because they feel like their Christianity is in conflict with science. And we try to spend a lot of time helping the kids to see that that doesn't have to be true. So we do a lot of hands-on project-oriented activities. We try to be really inquiry-based, giving the kids an opportunity to learn through their own exploration. We live in a world of chaos, and we believe that the Lord brings chaos to order and order to chaos. And so we try to give them an opportunity to see that and to experience that, whether that's growing and observing bacteria, whether it's building a giant machine for the Rube Goldberg project, or dissecting a brain, or looking at atoms and molecules and how they fit together and understanding how that interacts with what we see every single day. We try to create a space for the kids to discover a lot of things on their own. Students, especially this day and age, seem to want to just be told exactly what to do and to do it. And sometimes they get frustrated when we make them sit in the chaos a little bit and have to kind of work through things on their own. But we feel like as teachers, especially as Christian teachers, it's our obligation to help them to recognize the gifts in themselves and also in the people around them. So they do a lot of group work, and they have to recognize, oh, this person is gifted differently than I am, and that's actually a good thing because I need what they have to offer, and maybe they need what I have to offer. So creating space for them to do that. Next week, my anatomy students are dissecting brains that have tumors and evidence of stroke in them, and they're actually going to try to determine the cause of death for their patient. They're sheep brains, but still, they get to put that understanding into action, and our block schedule really allows us to give kids time every single week to get in the lab and get their hands dirty and to try to make sense of the world around them. So each year we get 100 to 120 fresh new students. Some of them are excited about science and some of them are not. But part of our job is to get them all there and to help them to discover if this might be something that they are interested in pursuing after high school. For me, that happened in high school. One of my science teachers made me fall in love with anatomy, and that's how I ended up here. So I have had the pleasure now of being here for 15 years, seeing that go full cycle. Currently, my dentist was a student of mine. So to be able to sit in his chair and have him work on my teeth when I taught him anatomy, his very first anatomy class, is pretty cool. When I went to have my 4th baby, one of the labor and delivery nurses was a former student. I have a former student who wasn't sure what he wanted to do, and then we visited the cadaver lab at Ohio State, and he fell in love with medical science, and he's now a plastic surgeon. We've got orthopedic surgeons, we've got physician's assistants and medical assistants. We have people doing research at The Ohio State University and a lot of other prominent universities, and it's so, so special when they come back to visit. Even last week I had a student walk in and introduce me to his wife as the teacher who made him fall in love with science. I didn't even know that I had that impact on him. So getting to have those interactions are so rewarding, and it's so exciting when we get to see that happening with the students in the classroom. We believe that sending scientists into the who believe in a creator and who believe in truth are going to make a real difference for the world. So that's how science at Worthington Christian is distinctly Christian.